Hello there. Welcome to Just the Discs. We talk about Blu-rays here and 4Ks. And today I'm talking about a couple releases from Paramount, and one of them is recent, one of them is an older film, a sequel, a classic. Let's start with the new movie. We have Orphan First Kill, which is the sequel slash prequel to the original, I believe, 2009 film about I'm going to have to spoil Orphan a little bit for you folks, so I guess skip ahead for this part of the video because I can't remember how early on it's revealed in the original Orphan, but the big twist of that is that we have what appears to be a young girl adopted by a family, and it turns out that she is basically a homicidal crazy person, and she is actually got a certain condition that makes her look young, but she's in effect an older woman, like in her 30s. And it's a crazy movie, and it's really effective. Even if you know the twist, I think it's still pretty effective. But obviously, now that we have Orphan First Kill, I think it's assumed that you know the scoop with this character. And again, this is, I believe, the 2009 film is set in the quote-unquote present day, and then this film is now set in 2007. And we get to see sort of the origins of this character, and I won't go too deep on that because that's actually kind of fun to watch, where she comes from, where we find her at the beginning of this film. And she is played again by the same actor. It is, hold on, I will get her name so that I can give this a proper sort of a heads up. But she looks almost like the same as she did in that previous version, which is kind of crazy to me. But a really great performance by her in Orphan and Orphan First Kill. And she is, I think, actually in her 20s now, but she does a really good job. It's Isabelle Fuhrman is her name. She plays Esther. And she is really something special in this and gives this incredible performance that is both seething and angry and psychotic, and yet can be sort of innocent. But I feel like she's doing a little less of the innocence in this one because we kind of know, it almost plays to the audience in that way. We kind of know her deal. We know what's up. And so when she's playing the innocent, you can kind of see it's a little bit more forced in this way that's amusing and interesting. And I really dig it, actually. But anyway, so this is a prequel. She finds her way back to the States. I'm not going to go into how, and ends up with another family, a well-to-do, wealthy family. Here's what Esther's terrifying saga continues in this thrilling prequel to the original shocking horror hit Orphan. After orchestrating a brilliant escape from an Estonian psychiatric facility, Esther travels to America by impersonating the missing daughter of a wealthy family. Yet an unexpected twist arises that pits her against a mother who will protect her family from the murderous child at any cost. So in this case, she goes over, she is able to find her way to the States, pretending to be this missing daughter, and, things get fishy pretty quickly. But the thing that's interesting about the film is definitely something I won't spoil, and that is what is going on in terms of the plot once we get there and we realize she's pretending to be this daughter. Like, what is their dynamic? What's going on with them? Julia Stiles plays the mother. She's very good. And so I've heard people say this, and I agree. It's a movie where you kind of have to stick out the first 40 minutes because you kind of know what it's doing. And then once you get to that, I want to say it's around the 40-minute mark, it shifts into another gear and gets kind of crazy. And by the end, it's absolutely nuts and incredibly satisfying to watch. And so it's highly recommended. I want to say it's like right around 90 minutes, just a little over. So it doesn't overstay its welcome and gets bonkers, in this really fun, thrillery way. And so I really had a good time with it. This Blu-ray does not have any features. It just comes with a digital code and the Blu-ray itself. And I would love to have had a commentary or something just to kind of get a sense of, at least from the story point of view, how they were approaching this and how they felt about it. But regardless, it's definitely worth your time. It is also available on Paramount Plus if you want to watch it there. And it is, again, recommended for this Halloween season. Very fun horror thriller movie. And then lastly, we have Scream 2 on 4K. And this is the sequel to the groundbreaking Wes Craven film from 1996, which just blew the doors off and made a whole bunch of money and was just a great movie to have happen in the middle 90s. And everybody was blown away by it. And how do you top that? Well, you can't top that. But you can certainly make an interesting sequel that has an awareness of sequels and has a lot of stuff going on in it that I love, including bringing Randy back and having him in a film class, debating things, and bringing back a lot of the characters from the original film. And it's one of those movies that I really love. Like, of the Scream films, 1 and 2, I think, are the real gems for me and the ones that really stand out. And I won't go into who lives and who dies, but there are some unfortunate losses in this film, and it's one of those things that has always bummed me out a little bit. If you've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about. But it is a great sequel, and it's great to have it on 4K. It looks great, and it has a audio commentary by Wes Craven, producer Marianne Madalena, and editor Patrick Lussier. And then on the Blu-ray, you get some outtakes and deleted scenes as well. But a lovely 4K steelbook. Just beautiful stuff. I love these Paramount steelbooks. I love their commitment to doing the steelbooks and making the 4Ks look nice and doing a lot of 4Ks, period. So anyway, just wanted to make you all aware that Scream 2 is available on 4K and is highly, highly recommended, even if I'm dropping it all over the place. So anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.